Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll uncover the secret to stopping aging with 6 rules to stop aging. At 60, you will look 25 through an inspiring Buddhist story. Imagine looking and feeling youthful, even at 60, using time-tested wisdom. Stick around, and if you love this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing insights. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out. Friends, the signs of aging are familiar to all of us. The hair turns gray prematurely, the body weakens, teeth become brittle, the cheeks lose their fullness, and the glow of youth fades from the face. The digestive fire dims, the eyes grow tired, and we quickly become weary. These are the natural symptoms of aging, but sadly, they no longer arrive solely in later years. Even the young among us are touched by early signs of aging, as if time itself has quickened. But why is this happening? Let us explore this mystery through a profound Buddhist story. Once, Mahatma Buddha visited the royal court of a wise emperor. Upon his arrival, he asked, "Raja, how are the people in your village?" The emperor replied, "O Lord, thanks to your divine teachings, the people of our village, even at 60 years of age, appear youthful, as though they were only 20. It seems that aging has come to a standstill. The people of our state are vibrant, peaceful, and full of life. No one needs medicine, for they are in perfect health and contentment." Dear friends, the story you are about to hear contains great wisdom. Through this, you will understand why premature aging grips so many, and how we may prevent it. As you know, Lord Buddha, once an emperor, relinquished all worldly pleasures to embrace the life of a monk. His deep insight into life, diet, and daily habits holds the key to a complete and harmonious existence. Today, we will uncover 6 sacred principles, revealed by Buddha, that if followed, can protect us from illness and the ravages of time. So, dear friends, listen with an open heart. For those who follow these teachings will not only extend their youth, but may also touch the essence of a fulfilled and balanced life. Let us begin this journey together. In the kingdom ruled by the wise and just King Badar Singh, the people lived in harmony, thanks to the fairness of their ruler. The king took great care in ensuring that the needs of his subjects were met, and every week he would personally tour the villages. During these visits, he would gather the villagers to inquire about the grain stored in each household, and ensure that there was food on every table. His meticulous attention to the well-being of his people fostered prosperity, and the kingdom ran smoothly. The people, content with their lives, often praised the king for his wisdom and kindness. One day, during a routine gathering, a farmer and his wife approached the king with a heavy heart. Bowing before him, the farmer said, "Maharaj, we face a grave problem today and seek your guidance." The king, always attentive to his people, responded, "Tell me, what troubles you?" The farmer explained, "I have 2 sons, both young, around 26 or 28 years of age, but they look as though they are 60. Their hair is falling out, their bellies have grown, and they have become lethargic. Despite trying many medicines, there has been no improvement." The king, concerned, said, "Very well, your sons will be treated by the royal physician, and the expenses shall be borne by the state treasury." The ministers promptly followed the king's orders, and the physician began treating the farmer's sons. However, after a long period of treatment, the farmer returned to the court and said, "Maharaj, despite the physician's efforts, my sons have shown no improvement. They remain the same." This left the king puzzled, and just as he was reflecting on the matter, another couple came forward, crying with the same issue. Gradually, one by one, more than half of the villagers approached the king, describing the same troubling symptoms among their youth: early aging, lethargy, and a loss of vitality. The king, now deeply concerned, immediately called for an emergency meeting. He declared that this issue affecting the youth of his kingdom must be resolved without delay. He ordered a thorough investigation, instructing his ministers and officials to go door to door to uncover the root cause of this mysterious phenomenon. All the kingdom's renowned healers were summoned to the court for an urgent council. The king, addressing the gathering of healers, gave them 10 days to investigate and determine the exact cause behind the premature aging and weariness affecting the young. He promised a great reward to anyone who could diagnose the condition and provide a solution to restore the health and vitality of the kingdom's youth. Thus, the entire kingdom was mobilized to seek the truth behind this unusual affliction, hoping to restore balance and well-being to the land. In the kingdom, the nobles and physicians worked tirelessly for 10 days, investigating every household to uncover the cause of the mysterious ailment plaguing the youth. After the investigation, a grand assembly was convened. The king, seated in the royal court, asked each physician and healer to present their findings. One by one, they confessed that despite their best efforts, they had not found a solution. Finally, an elderly healer, whose age was estimated to be between 125 and 130 years, stood up. He humbly addressed the king, saying, "Maharaj, we have examined the situation closely, and it seems that the root cause lies in our lifestyle and diet. However, despite our efforts, we do not have a clear remedy for this condition." The king, who had hoped for a definitive answer, was perplexed and concerned. He addressed the elderly healer. "What shall we do now? We have been living with this affliction for a month. Our people are suffering, and seeing them in distress, we too are restless. Even within my family, we face the same problem. Whether it be the queens, the princes, or the princesses, all are affected. My hair too has begun to fall out. Please tell us the solution to this crisis." With deep humility, the elderly healer folded his hands and replied, "Maharaj, please forgive us, but we do not possess the solution to this problem. However, there is one person who can help. Only he has the wisdom to resolve this ailment and restore health to the kingdom. That person is none other than Mahatma Buddha." The king's face lit up with hope as he asked, "Tell me, who is this wise person, and where can we find him? We must invite him to our kingdom immediately." The healer responded, "Maharaj, Mahatma Buddha is the one who holds the key to solving this problem. Unfortunately, we do not know where he is at this moment. He is likely preaching in a distant state. We must send messengers and soldiers to search for him and invite him to your kingdom. Only he has the knowledge to heal the people and bring peace." Upon hearing this, the king wasted no time. He summoned his most capable minister and gave him a direct order. "Find Mahatma Buddha as soon as possible. Dispatch our best soldiers and spies to locate him. Inform him that the emperor humbly requests his presence in the kingdom. If he does not come, tell me at once, for I will personally go to meet him and seek his counsel." The minister, understanding the gravity of the situation, quickly gathered his team and dispersed in all directions to search for Buddha. After much effort, they discovered that Mahatma Buddha was indeed delivering sermons in a distant land. The king's ministers traveled far, paid homage to Buddha, and humbly requested, "Lord Buddha, our king has summoned you. A great illness has descended upon our kingdom, and only you can help us. Please come with us and offer your wisdom." Mahatma Buddha, who harbored nothing but compassion and love for all living beings, smiled kindly. His heart was filled with the wish that no one should suffer, and that all should live in peace, health, and happiness. With no hesitation, he agreed to accompany the ministers back to the kingdom, ready to share his wisdom and bring relief to the people. As soon as Mahatma Buddha heard the soldier's request, he laughed gently and said, "Why delay? Let us go immediately." Agreeing to accompany the minister back to the kingdom, Buddha set off with his disciples. When they arrived at the court, the king warmly welcomed Mahatma Buddha with deep respect and honor. The king expressed his concerns, saying, "Lord, our people were once joyful and content, but a great calamity has befallen them, which has also fallen upon us. These are not merely subjects, they are our family. Please, help us solve this great problem." Mahatma Buddha, impressed by the king's sincere concern for his people, smiled and replied, "Do not worry. This is nothing. Everything will be resolved in time, as the people have brought these troubles upon themselves." The king, slightly taken aback, said, "Such a serious issue, and yet you say it is nothing, my lord." But then he composed himself and added, "Please, Guru, do whatever is necessary to heal our people." At Buddha's signal, one of his disciples stepped forward and addressed the king. "O Raja, we will need an open space in your kingdom, somewhere with fresh air, natural sunlight, and the beauty of nature. Tomorrow at 4 a.m., we will begin the process of healing the people. But before that, you must give an order for all the inhabitants of your kingdom, including yourself, to be present at that location. A sermon will be delivered, and for the next 12 days these teachings will restore the health of your people." The king was delighted to hear this plan. 12 days? That's wonderful, he exclaimed. "Whatever expenses are needed will be provided from our royal treasury." The disciples smiled gently and said, "There will be no expenses, Maharaj. All we require is your strict command to ensure that everyone attends by 4 a.m. without fail. If anyone disobeys, they should face punishment." The king immediately issued the order, declaring that all citizens must attend. A suitable location was chosen, and the people were told to gather the following morning. The king reassured everyone, saying, "We too will be there to listen to Mahatma Buddha's words. Spies will be stationed to ensure that no one stays behind. Anyone who disobeys will be punished." The people, in awe of the king's dedication, promised, "Maharaj, we will all be present." After thanking Mahatma Buddha and the king, the gathering was dismissed for the day. The next morning, at precisely 4 a.m., everyone assembled, eager to hear Buddha's sermon. As they gathered, Mahatma Buddha signaled to his disciple, who stood up and delivered the first instruction. "Starting tomorrow, every person in the state must drink 2 to 3 glasses of warm water at 4 a.m. as soon as they wake up. This water should be sipped slowly from an earthen pot. Anyone who does not follow this instruction will not find relief." This was Mahatma Buddha's first teaching. It was simple yet powerful. The people were asked to follow this rule diligently, and they were promised that the second sermon would be delivered the next day. Everyone left the gathering with a renewed sense of hope, eager to follow the teachings and heal their bodies. The next day, once again, all the people were present punctually, ready for Buddha's next words of wisdom. In the assembly, Mahatma Buddha asked the crowd, "How many of you followed the instructions from yesterday?" The entire crowd raised their hands eagerly, and they responded, "We have followed your advice, and today we feel great relief. Our stomachs have been cleansed, our bodies feel light, and we look much healthier." Mahatma Buddha smiled and then addressed his disciples, saying, "Now the second piece of advice is that everyone must walk daily. How much should they walk? Between 2 to 3 kilometers. Children and young people should run during this time, while those aged between 40 and 50 should walk briskly, aiming for 1 step per second, 60 steps per minute. If they can run, they should not overdo it, but only run as much as they can comfortably. Around 2 to 3 kilometers. This was the teaching for the second day. The next day, during the gathering, Mahatma Buddha again inquired, "What did everyone do during the past 2 days?" Everyone raised their hands once more, showing that they had followed the teachings. The disciple then asked, "How do you feel now?" The people responded joyfully, "Guru, we have no illness. We feel completely healthy again." The disciple continued, "Now, everyone must practice yoga and pranayama, breathing exercises, according to their abilities. This includes practices such as Anulom Vilom and Surya Pranayama." He carefully explained how to do these exercises, emphasizing that they should be done for at least 30 to 45 minutes each day. That meeting concluded, and the people were filled with even more hope and energy. On the following day, the people gathered again. Mahatma Buddha asked about their progress, and once more, the crowd eagerly affirmed that they had been following the routine. "Guru, we no longer feel sick. We don't even need an alarm to wake us up at 4 a.m. Our eyes open automatically." Hearing this, the king was filled with joy, amazed that his people were healing without spending any money. The king approached Mahatma Buddha and humbly requested, "Lord, please stay in our kingdom. Do not leave us." Mahatma Buddha smiled, maintaining his peaceful and joyful demeanor, and said, "Now that everyone has learned about pranayama, the next step is about diet. Everyone should eat 300 grams of sev, a light, nutritious food. You can eat more if you wish, but not less. After that, you may continue with your daily tasks." The meeting for that day concluded, and the next day, everyone gathered once again. Mahatma Buddha's disciple asked, "Who has felt great relief?" The crowd responded, "We are fully recovered." The disciple then said, "There is still half of the practice left to complete. If you follow the entire set of teachings, you will remain free of disease and old age will fade." It will not even approach you. Your strength will remain intact, just like that of Mahatma Buddha, and your face will remain radiant. He continued, "The next instruction is this. Tomorrow morning, between 7 and 8 a.m., you must eat sev. After 2 hours, you may eat a full meal, as you normally do. But after each meal, everyone must consume mio." The disciple continued, "As the day comes to an end, it is essential to align our eating habits with nature. Everyone must ensure they finish their dinner before sunset. The reason for this is that when sunlight hits our bodies, it helps with digestion, making the process much smoother. When the sun sets, the body's ability to digest food decreases, so eating after sunset burdens the system. By eating early, your body will have enough time to digest the food before you rest properly." The crowd listened intently, eager to follow the next instruction. The disciple then added, "For dinner, everyone should eat lightly. It should be a simple meal consisting of roti made from millet, corn, or chickpea flour, alongside a light vegetable soup or broth. Avoid anything too heavy in the evenings. After dinner, give your body at least 2 to 3 hours to digest before sleeping. And remember, drink only a small amount of water during the meal, and wait until an hour after eating before drinking larger amounts." The king, seeing the transformation in his people, was filled with immense gratitude. He said, "O Lord, not only are our illnesses fading, but it seems even our age is reversing. It's as if we are getting younger by the day. Our faces are glowing, our energy has returned, and there is peace throughout the kingdom. This is nothing short of a miracle." Mahatma Buddha smiled at the king's praise and replied, "This is not a miracle, but the power of living in harmony with nature. When one follows the natural order, rising with the sun, eating wholesome, seasonal food, and maintaining a mindful routine, the body heals itself. Health and vitality are the rewards of such a life." The king, still amazed, said, "Maharaj, please stay longer and continue to teach us. We wish to learn all there is about maintaining this balance in life. Surely, when we understand and implement everything, there will be no more disease or old age in our kingdom." The disciple then spoke again, "There is still more to share. Just as it is important to eat properly, it is equally important to rest properly. Everyone must sleep early, soon after sunset, and wake up early at the first light of dawn. The body requires this rhythm to restore itself fully. A proper night's sleep, beginning and ending with the natural cycle of the sun, will ensure long-lasting health." The people of the kingdom followed these instructions diligently. Every day, more and more reported feeling healthier, lighter, and more vibrant than they ever had. The king, seeing the complete transformation of his kingdom, once again knelt before Mahatma Buddha and said, "Blessed be you, Lord. You have shown us the true way to live." Mahatma Buddha, with his usual calm and compassionate smile, said, "The answers to health and longevity lie within you. All it takes is a mindful approach to food, rest, and action. The secret is no secret at all. It is nature itself." And with that, the kingdom flourished, the people lived long, healthy lives, and the wisdom of Mahatma Buddha became their guiding light for generations to come. Thank you for watching. What did you think of these 6 life-changing health teachings inspired by Buddha? Let us know in the comments below if you plan to implement these tips and how they've impacted your life. Don't forget to leave a like, share this video with your loved ones, and subscribe with notifications on so you'll stay updated on all our upcoming content. Your support means the world to us. Let's grow and learn together.